The menu on your left lets you adjust your league settings and where you'll start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Hotel, hotel! I'll go!
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. Use the scouting reports to prepare your opponent. Set your practice intensity and focus players for the week. You can even
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Mikey Sandler still on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got some space here. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Smith will come in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 41 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener.
Jake Elliott
on for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
The score, Eagles 7.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
To the air goes Daniels. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commanders first down. Running out of the gun with Krosky Merritt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 10. And the Washington first down.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
To throw is Daniels. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Daniels looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. And it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. This short throw caught by Goddard. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
It's 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. They'll go again with Krosky-Merritt. And space tough to come by there, so get maybe a yard to the 37.
One advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, good move. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that have been.
touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Eagles.
So that drive, 4 plays.
Commanders,
and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back onto the field now, the Commanders offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. And quickly, they get to the line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. It's complete to Diggs.
Complete to Stephon Diggs. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
And they'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Daniels. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Brown with his stick skills. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
So we stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
He'll drop to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Leo Chanel with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. On the return is Williams. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that tells you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
First down.
Well, look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Up the middle, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And there, the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Commanders
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Oh, that's just not fair, and now run to run. Good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Commanders 7.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And as we take a peek here at how their last handful of drives have gone, a touchdown their last time out, and now they'll try to tack another one on here. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. The drive will begin with a run by Krosky Merritt. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Throwing now is Daniels. Left side caught by Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Commanders.
Now Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played. They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They'll pitch it out to White. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This will be caught by Brown. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Commanders are going to... as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Here's Daniels as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Washington. Stephon Diggs from 3 yards out. And the Commanders get a bit closer. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Hurts. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. It's Barkley on the counter. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
10 more yards.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. and I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 47 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Commanders 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
To the air goes Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Back to throw. Daniels. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. On the draw, Krosky Merritt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
To throw is Daniels. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
As Smith in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Williams to return. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start here with a handoff to White. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Krosky Merritt. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Daniels going to throw for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they run the toss to Bigsby. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Take Bigsby, 33 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Washington offense back out there. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Daniels looking to throw. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Washington.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slam. And they bring him to the ground. field. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Washington.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Daniels. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Commanders.
Back to throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another.